Code to Enhance Learning presents the CEL video series for beginners to learn various coding concepts. Through this video series, we introduce to world of coding using Scratch Course platform. Welcome to the 10th episode of the series. In the last episode, we have learned to make an application to show a graph about what do your friends like in your class. In this episode, we will create a regular Polygon application program in Scratch. Let's see the purpose of this project. The purpose of this project is to provide students with an interactive way to learn about shapes, especially regular polygons. The objective of this project is we will make an application to draw regular polygons. Let's look at demo of the project. When you click on the sprite, it will switch to a different backdrop and a message will pop up asking what is the length of the side. After you enter the length, the shape will be drawn accordingly. Let's do the abstraction. What will happen on the stage? The user will decide which regular polygon they want to draw. User will enter the length of the side of the regular polygon. The application will draw a regular polygon. The user can go back to the home page and again draw a shape. Second, what sprite and backdrop will be needed on the stage? Sprite icon for shape, sprite turtle, sprite back button. Let's see how to code a project on Scratch. Open Scratch application and take light color backdrop. Make duplicate of that backdrop and give first backdrop a title of regular Polygon application. Then go to sprite section and draw a sprite triangle and give it a name equilateral triangle. Then again draw a sprite square and name it square. Again draw a sprite and give it a name pentagon. Draw our fourth sprite and give it a name hexagon. You need another sprite to draw polygons. Draw it and name it as turtle. Create another sprite for back button. Now we will start our coding part. First we code for triangle sprite. Drag the block when green flag clicked and drag show block which will work and display the icon. Then we have to use forever block to repeat the element. Inside the forever block we have to add if then block to check the condition and use touching mouse pointer block. Whenever we hover that icon, the size will set 110%, else the actual size will be 100%. For size, we use set size to block. Then we will drag when the sprite clicked block. Then we have to use switch backdrop to page 2 and add block of broadcast and select a new message as triangle. Now we will write code to show and hide our triangle sprite. When backdrop switches to page 1, the show block will work. When backdrop switches to page 2, the hide block will work. Now we can use the same sprite code for square, pentagon and hexagon. We just have to change the broadcast message to square, pentagon and hexagon accordingly. Then code for the next sprite, which is turtle, to draw the shapes. For that we will make a block definition of the regular shapes block and give inputs number of sides and degrees. Then the sprite asks what is the length of the side and wait for the user's input. The sprite points in a direction 90 degree facing right. Now we will set the position for the turtle and use go to block. Then we will use show block. we will extend the block and add pen block. The pen is lowered to start drawing. It moves forward the distance specified by the user, length of each side. It turns by the specified degrees to create the shape. The pen is lifted once the shape is complete. Now we use repeat block so that pen moves accordingly and it will repeat according to the number of sides. When user gives input, the pen uses that input to draw. So for that we'll use move block which uses the user input. Drag turn block from motion and set to degrees and lift the pen upside and use pen up block. When the backdrop switches to backdrop 1, the sprite hides and erases all pen drawings. For that, we'll drag the block when the green flag clicked and switch backdrop to 1. When the message triangle is received, the regular shape block is called with the parameter 3 number of sides and 120 degrees. When the message square is received, the regular shape block is called with the parameters 4 number of sides and 90 degrees. When the message pentagon is received, the regular shape block is called with the parameters 5 number of sides and 72 degrees. When the message hexagon is received, the regular shape block is called with the parameters 6 number of sides and 60 degrees. Then drag the block from event when the backdrop switches to backdrop 1 and also drag hide block to hide the sprite turtle and drag pen erase all block. Then again drag the block from event when the backdrop switches to backdrop 2 and drag show block to show the turtle sprite. The last step is to create a back button. When this sprite is clicked, the code switches the backdrop to backdrop 1. When the backdrop switches to backdrop 1, the sprite hides all pen drawing are erased using the erase all block. When the backdrop switches to page 2, the sprite becomes visible using the show block. Now that we have completed all the steps, the project is ready, the code is complete, and now it's time to see the output. You can see when user gives the input to the length of the side, the turtle draws the shape. Hence, we have completed our project. Pause for the moment and solve this quiz. Let's see quiz 1. Regular shapes is a function block with 2 inputs which will be stored in a variable number of sides and degrees. What do you think will be the output of the function with the number of sides is equals to 5 and degrees is equals to 72? Quiz 2. The following program is used to draw an equilateral triangle and square. Do you think the program will work or not? Now, the part of closing. What did we do today? First, we see the basic information and how to create a project in Scratch using block of code. Next, what did you learn? We learn about creating regular Polygon application project in Scratch using different blocks. Try something new using your imagination and create projects like these. Our next project will be Quiz 2. When you click on the green flag, the project will start. When you click on the sprite will ask, enter the name of the player. When you enter the name, it will ask the question. The answer of the question is correct, then your score increases to 1. We will see this project in our next video. This is Ganesh signing off today. Thank you for watching the video. Stay curious and keep innovating.